Welcome back to PG-DND. I'm your host and Dungeon Master, Tyson Child, and tonight I have joined with me.
Jefferson Beatty, and I play sorrowful Silas Grimhawk.
I'm Zane Carroway, and I now play Killian Runeforge.
And I'm Connor Patten. I play Xing.
So now, before we get started, as always, we want to thank a few people. First off, James RPG Art for providing a lot of the art that we show throughout our campaign, and Tabletop Audio, who provides all of the music and sound effects that we use. Now, they are not sponsors, but they're great products. Please go check them out. We have their Patreons in the description below. We also would like to remind you to go and listen to Heroes of Theros. We've been saying it this whole time. Please go listen to it. It is well worth it. You can get it wherever you find podcasts. We're working on getting it uploaded all onto YouTube, but it just listen to it in between Curse of Strahd. It'll be great. Trust us.
You think the tea from this one's good? Let's wait till you see that one.
Oh yeah. Plus, then you get to see Jefferson DM and I play, which is always fun. And you'll get a lot more of our inside jokes too. We do talk a lot about that.
Yes. Just a reminder, we release our episodes early on our YouTube, so go subscribe to our YouTube, PG-DND, to get our episodes 2 days early. Those release on every Saturday at noon Mountain Standard Time, and then the podcast version releases the following Monday at noon Mountain Standard Time. So go get those early. Subscribe to our YouTube.
Yeah, and if you like listening to us, make sure to just like the video right now, because we're cool and you like us.
Yeah. And last time on Curse of Strahd, we had kind of a heavy episode. It began with Silas and Xeno mourning the death of Felix. They buried the body and paid their respects. And they then discussed their plans moving forward. And they shared their desires to make Strahd pay for his actions. Xeno offered Silas to take the night's rest in his shell. Silas accepted, but after Xeno fell asleep, he made his way out to keep watch for the night. But before he left, he secretly was caught calling Xeno a friend.
Oh.
Xeno doesn't know.
Such a good moment.
Haha.
And afterwards, we were introduced to Zane's new character, Killian Runeforge. Now, Killian was taking part in a ritual of becoming a man, where he had to pass various tests that involved a test of the heart, the mind, and the body. After passing them, he was given the gift of shadows, a sentient set of armor that then he left willingly into the land of Barovia on the sole mission to defeat Strahd. Killian was given the destiny of the Avenger, the same from the cards that the others received. And soon after, he found himself alone in the dark forest of Barovia. And that is where we're going to start our session. But we will do a little time jump. So, Killian, after making your way through the woods alone, you came across many monsters and things that you were barely able to make it out alive, whether defeating them or otherwise. We do not know exactly, but you do. And after struggling to survive on your own for a few days, but very determined to fulfill your destiny, you pushed forward. Now, a few days have passed, and early this morning, you passed a large empty lot where it appeared that a house once stood. There were no remains of a home, but there was a fence and a yard and a large dirt patch. And believing that a village was close by, you got your hopes up and you continued onward. Now, Silas, as you were keeping watch in the early mornings before even Xeno was awake,
Mhm.
you see a dark figure approaching you on the trail.
Okay. Is he just walking down
He's
the
just-
road, or is he walking towards me?
Walking down the road, which you guys
Okay.
were just a little off the road, I believe.
Yeah. I would have sat down and leaned up against a tree for like my nightly don't move. I won't say sleep, but not really a trance either. My nightly sit. And I would have sat with my a lever action across my lap, just laying on my lap, not holding it up.
Okay.
And I'm going to keep my eyes on him without turning my head, and I'm just going to appear as still as possible.
Okay.
And I'm just going to see what this figure does.
Okay.
But I'm going to basically ready an action.
Okay. Would you like to roll me a stealth check against his passive?
Absolutely. I'm essentially trying to look like a skeleton.
Yeah. Yeah.
Funny enough.
That's the funniest thing I've ever
How
heard. Please do that for the
convenient.
rest of this campaign.
That is actually so smart. You guys
So
should
do I get
totally
advantage?
use that. Yeah, I don't like honestly like
Because I've described before that I don't even have like lights in my eyes either. Like it just looks like an empty skull.
give
Okay.
yourself advantage.
You
Where
imagine later
basically
on-
like
That's phenomenal.
even if he does see you, he might not even realize that it's anything.
alive.
Essentially,
Gotcha.
that was why you would get advantage, right?
Okay.
So
I'm rolling with advantage.
yeah, go for it.
I've got a +6 to my stealth. Boom, that's a
Oh.
25.
Grip.
Yeah, and I'm assuming that that's higher than your passive, right,
Yeah.
Killian? Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say like
I'm the dark
that-
figure.
yes, you are the dark figure.
Me?
Hey.
Who, me?
So you see this figure walk by. Zane, would you like to describe what Killian looks like?
Yes.
Here we go.
Killian is, I would describe him as a little bit lanky, not very muscular, just slightly athletic, and he's about 5'10", not very tall. Actually, we're gonna change that. We're gonna say 5'9". He's a little bit shorter. And Killian has brown hair, and it's like a like kind of like pushed back a little bit, but has like kind of a little bit of like the middle part, if you know what I'm talking about. Just a little bit. It's a slight one.
Are you wearing a helmet?
Yes. I'll say that I have the armor. My armor is on and active. Actually, no. We're not going to do that. And then he has just slightly darker skin. Just a light brown. You know, like just like if he was, you know, just a little tan. He doesn't have any facial hair. And that's how I would describe Killian.
Okay. So Silas, you see this figure walk past and seemingly does not notice you.
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna do anything. I'm gonna let him walk by. If he doesn't interact with me at all.
Okay.
Good morning, Squeaks, I say a little loud. Silas? Silas? Silas, where are you? I start frantically searching around the room. Do I see Silas?
No.
Where is he, Squeaks? Where'd he go? And I'll start climbing up the rope ladder. Silas, where are you? Silas. Coming out of my little turtle shell. And look around.
You would see Silas sitting up against a tree.
Oh. Good, I thought I lost you.
Has the figure walked completely by now?
Yeah, so he would have walked by, you know, maybe 20 minutes ago or so.
Okay. I'm gonna say, not yet, at least.
Well, good.
Fresher air up here.
Didn't want to stay down in there.
Someone got to keep watch.
Smart. Very smart. You know, I really should think of a way to lock this shell.
Yeah, I mean, anybody could just end up falling in there. You
Yeah,
know?
Felix came in here once. Sorry.
And then Silas just stands up, puts his hat on, and just says, "Town shouldn't be too far off." And he just starts walking.
Right.
Damn.
I'll get my shell on and I'll start following after him.
Now, Killian, as you continue walking, you feel as though you're coming close to civilization now. The trees kind of start clearing up a little bit, and you hear in the woods, not too far off from the trail, a twig snap.
Okay. Like a loud twig or just something
Yes, a
moving.
loud twig, as if someone's walking around in the woods.
Okay. Call out. Actually, no, I won't call out. I won't call out. Yeah, it would. Yeah, it would. Hello? Who's there?
No
Am I
response.
spying on me? I've had a stalker before. Didn't wind up very well for them.
Nothing.
Alrighty then. And I'm just gonna start keep on walking.
Okay.
And I'll just keep my eye, you know.
And as you turn around, you see a shambling figure step out in front of you. And then you see one step out behind it. And another one behind you. And then another one. And you think for just a moment that maybe this is it, as these 4 zombies walk and shamble towards you. Would you like to roll initiative for me?
Yes, I would.
Oh, baby. Jumping right into it.
Alright, let's do this.
I hope you die so you can rope another character. I'm just kidding. I don't hope that.
Alright, I got a... this is for initiative, right?
Yes.
A 13.
All right. Okay. It is the first zombie. And it is going to shamble towards you. And it was the one that was closest to you, and so it's actually going to be able to make it to your position, and
Okay.
it will try to take some swings at you.
Okay. So I actually I took Sentinel as a feat.
Perfect.
But I get to use Sentinel
Yeah.
to do that. Okay.
Well, that would
I'll-
be an opportunity. So you're thinking of
Sorry,
Polar
no.
Master.
Not. Oh shoot.
So Sentinel is when they try to move away from you.
That's
You
my
can
bad.
you can hit them and it drops their movement speed to 0.
I made a mistake.
Did you take
Uh,
Polar Master and you don't have a polearm?
Yeah, that's basically what I was. Well, actually, I wrote down Sentinel because I'm an idiot. Yeah, we're just gonna scrap all of that. Just keep doing. Let the zombie attack me.
The night,
Okay.
the night of retcons.
I deserve it. I've been playing Theseus for too long with Polar Master.
Killian reaches for his spear, realizes there's nothing there.
Realizes he
I've
doesn't
never
have a
even had
weapon.
a spear.
Matter of fact, I actually don't even know what weapon Killian has. We didn't talk about it.
I'm pretty sure he just mostly uses his armor.
Okay. I'm cool with that.
But-
as long as
Yeah, we should have. We I think we discussed weapons. We'll figure that out later. Okie dokie. All right. So, does a 15 hit?
15 is a tie. Are we doing glancing blows?
Yes, we are. Okay. So this thing swings at you, and one misses. One hit barely is able to kind of knock you off, and then it's able to get a solid bite on you. So I'm going to go ahead and roll some damage real quick.
I always forget how creepy these forests are until you pull up this picture.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah,
pretty
I remember
unsettling.
where we are now.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, and you take 4 damage.
Ooh.
No. Yeah, but there are 4 of them, so.
Okay. It is now your turn.
All right. Okay. I'm going to. Is the only the one has attacked me, right?
Yeah, the one is in range. The other ones are kind of a little ways off. But if you were to move, you could reach them.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna cast Shocking Grasp on the zombie in front of me. Okay. Is it wearing any kind of metal armor?
No.
No? Cool. Just had to make sure, otherwise I get advantage. Does a...
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Nice. Okay. And then I get to do D8 of damage. It takes 1 damage.
All right. It's dead. No, just kidding. It's not dead.
Nice.
One damage. Okay. And then the other 3, they are going to just close in on you. They do not have a super high walking speed, and they are not able to reach you. But Silas, Xeno,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
In front of you, you hear commotion. You don't know if it's a creature coming for you or anything, but you hear what sounds like movement and maybe a little bit of electricity of some sort.
You hear that?
Yeah, that sounded very unsettling.
Think we should go around or continue on?
Maybe we see what's going on. I mean, really, we only have two directions, where we're going and where we came from, and I don't feel like going back that way.
Yeah, it's fair. I don't know if we can navigate these woods either. He's gonna cock his lever action, which he has armed right now, and just so you are aware, Tyson, I have 12 bullets left.
Damn.
I've got 6 in my pistol in my right holster, my good one, my clean one. 3 in my left, and then 3 in my lever action.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you.
I pull up my
And yeah, we'll
turtle shell a little bit, like I'm pulling my pants up.
All right, yeah. I don't run, but I walk briskly, sort of. Actually, not briskly. I just walk normally, a little cautiously with my lever action shouldered. Not quite pointing down range, but like at an angle like this as we walk forward.
Okay. Are you moving stealthily?
No.
I wouldn't be either.
Okay. Then you are able to kind of move around a turn of the road,
Mhm.
and you see off in the distance 5 figures that appear to be in some sort of altercation with one another.
Can we tell them apart from each other in any way?
They all look humanoid.
Okay.
They're pretty far off in the distance, though.
All right. Like I wouldn't recognize Killian,
What was that?
shadowy figure that walked before me.
Roll me a history check.
That's great. I love it. Let's see. Got +0 in that. $16, almost a nat 20.
Wow. Yeah. You actually recognize one of them as this figure you saw earlier.
Okay, I'm gonna lean over to Xeno. I'm gonna say, that one in the middle up there. He passed by about, I don't know, 20 minutes before you got up.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you see him? What was his vibes?
Shadowy.
Lonely.
No, that's not. I
No,
did not say that.
Just shadowy.
Yeah.
Well,
He was traveling alone. He didn't seem to pay much attention to me.
maybe we give him a hand. Or maybe he summoned these creatures and they turned against him. Either way, it's gonna be fun.
Listen, I don't know if we ought to be helping just random
Oh.
strangers out here.
Well, why not?
Well, what if he's in alignment with Strahd? What if he's a plain bandit? What if he turns on us?
I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But how are we gonna ever know if we don't interact with him?
Fine.
I mean, for all we know, sorry, my brain's jumbly. He could be a friend, he could help us. He might know more about this place than we do.
That's fair.
And if not,
He
we
could be
kill
a
him and we
local.
leave him on the side of the road.
Yeah. All right. Why not? And I'll start walking closer until I'm within range of my lever action.
Okay. Would you two like to roll initiative for me?
Yes. Oh. Sorry.
Oh, I just rolled a +4. Hold on.
Give me a second. Sorry, I didn't think we were going to be in combat, so I didn't pop out the chat log to roll my dice. And I got so many
I got a
things on my
14.
screens.
You got a 14?
Yeah.
11.
Okay. All right. It is now the first zombie's turn, and it is going to again try to claw at you and bite you. Ooh, I don't think anything hits. Yeah, 11s was the highest. So it completely whiffs. Killian,
Nice.
it is your turn. You are
Nice.
now surrounded by 4 zombies.
Okay. Are they all within? Like, if I moved, how many of them would be able to take an attack of opportunity?
All of them. They
All
are
of them.
completely surrounding you.
I say we just leave them.
I'm gonna take my chances, and hopefully I can do something cool here. I would like to use all of my movement to move. Let me make sure that I'm going to be far away enough to do this. Okay, yeah. I'm going to move 30 feet away from all of the zombies. So you can go ahead and have them roll their reactions against me.
Are you moving down the road, like away from us, so the zombies are in between us and you, or are you moving the opposite direction, where you're in between us and the zombies, or are you
Good
moving
question.
to the sides of the roads towards the woods?
I would still be on the road.
Okay.
I would move towards you guys. How about that? Let's make
So
things
you
easy.
backtrack.
So yeah, you're backtracking.
Yep.
Okay, so one of them hits, and you take 5 slashing damage.
Okay. Just the 5 damage.
Yep, the rest of them missed.
Thank goodness. That could have been ugly. Okay.
Rolled
All right.
very bad.
Thank goodness, because this could actually kind of be cool. I'm gonna run 30 feet behind me from where I came from, and then I'm gonna cast the grease spell.
Oh.
And I'm gonna cast grease. It's a 10-foot cube,
Okay.
and I want it to be like them
at the center.
Not on the center. I actually want it to be a little bit closer to me, so that's even more distance that they would have to cover being in there. Does that make sense?
Okay.
So they would have to run through 20 feet of grease to get to me.
Okay. But you want the edge of it to be the one furthest away from you. Okay. Perfect.
Yes. Yep. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So just like one of the purple runes on my armor glow, and a bunch of grease just gets a shot out of it.
Okay. And remind me what that spell does.
Grease. Basically, it makes it difficult terrain. Let's see. Slick grease covers the ground in a 10-foot square centered on a point within range, turns it into a difficult terrain for the duration. When the grease appears, each creature standing in its area must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or fall prone. A creature that enters the area or ends its turn there must also succeed on a dexterity saving throw or fall prone. And they have to do that, from what I understand, at the beginning of each turn.
Okay. But then if they don't fall prone, they can take their normal movement speed.
Their normal movement speed, but if they're not out by the beginning of their next like turn, I think they would have to do another dexterity check.
Okay. That sounds great. So I'm gonna roll some dex saves as they try to shamble towards you.
They can't be too dexterous.
Definitely not.
And they definitely can't move very fast.
What's the DC?
Would it be against like my spell save or something?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't. Let's see. I'm actually not sure what my spell save DC is. I would use my intelligence. I'm assuming.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
So it's 8 plus
Um,
your proficiency plus your intelligence modifier.
Would an 18 be a +4?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I get a +4 plus what else?
Plus
Proficiency.
2 plus 8.
+2
So
plus
you have a
8.
14.
Nice. 14. They gotta beat 14.
Okay. So
write
the
that
first
down.
one fails and falls prone. And it is now Silas's turn.
All right. I'm not gonna dash. I'm just gonna run as close as I can get and still take a shot.
Okay.
How
So-
far away are they?
So they are about 90 feet away.
Perfect.
And so it would take, so one actually get you
To
60 feet
60.
closer, which then is one movement away from Killian. So one movement away from Killian, one movement away
Okay.
from them.
Yeah. So I'll walk up another. I'll actually just do the 15. I'll just walk 15 feet. So I'm 75
Okay.
feet away.
Okay.
I'm still a little wary of Killian. I don't know if I want to run up on him this fast. And I'm going to move to the left. Killian said he backtracked. I don't want to shoot too past Killian, but I'm going to level my lever action and shoot. Are there any of them still standing?
Yes, 3 of them still stand. One of them is prone.
Okay, whatever one is on the furthest left, right in front of where I am, I'm going to go for.
Okay.
And I'm going to make it a violent shot. As I shoot my lever action at it.
Zane, did they need to roll a save immediately then as well? Or just the beginning of their turn?
I assume that maybe they were supposed to. Yeah, I think. Let me double check.
Okay, double check, because I only rolled for the one, so...
Yep. They have to do it right then. Each creature standing in its area must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or fall prone. Makes sense because like if someone hits you with a fireball, you kind of have to roll right there.
Yeah,
Right then.
yeah. That's kind of what I was thinking, but for some reason I didn't do it. Okay, so one of them is still standing. I'm guessing that's the one you're going to shoot at.
Yes.
3 of
whatever
them
one
have
that
fallen
is.
prone.
I'm just going to shoot at the one that's standing.
Okay.
It's a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
So it's a violent shot, so I'll roll 2 of these bad boys. Spending a grit point. Lame. I'm glad I used a violent shot for that. 8 damage.
Oh, doubles.
Okay.
Felix, roll on the. Oh.
I know. I had the same thought too.
Don't do that. Don't do it. It's too soon.
Too
I'm
soon.
sorry,
Too soon.
Sorry.
Okay.
And I'll action surge and just rack my revolver again. Rack my lever action again and shoot that one standing again.
Okay, sounds good. Do you still get to do violent shot, or is that... No,
I
because that'd be
can.
one more grit point, but...
Yeah, that'd be one more grit point.
Okay,
which
okay.
I earn back if I kill somebody. So I might be able to earn it back. Why not? I'll do another violent shot.
Okay. And then you still get your bonus.
That's right.
So,
Nice.
Definitely hits.
25 to hit.
Oh my
Yep.
gosh.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to roll that again. 2d12. Do a little better this time. There we go.
go.
Way
Okay.
good.
25 damage.
Yeah, this thing...
Dang.
How do you want to kill it?
So the first shot wings it like in the shoulder a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And Silas, under his breath, mutters a curse. And upset that he missed this shot that he should have gotten, he reloads his lever action and fires again. And this time hits it. It spun it sideways and it hits him in the neck. And it just obliterates his spine. So basically it cuts the head off with a bullet.
Okay.
Is that
So,
okay? Can
yeah.
we say yes to that? All right.
Yep. Okay, Killian.
Yep. My turn?
As you begin running away, you I'm guessing. Do you kind of back up out of this, or are you like dead sprinting?
I think you would be a dead sprint in the way that I came from, I think.
Okay.
But
So
then, of course,
as
like at some point, would start, like
you would
walking
kind of
back
turn
and,
around and shoot
turn
it.
around, yeah.
Okay.
No, I do it from behind.
so
Like,
so
trick shot.
as you sprint, you're kind of in the moment, right? And you're just focused on what's going on immediately. And you turn around and you shoot this grease all over the floor, and then you hear a loud bang coming from behind you. And you see that the zombie standing up kind of stumbles back, and then another bang, and all of a sudden that zombie is down on the ground dead.
And because fun fact, smokeless powder wasn't invented until the late 1800s. So my black powder is not smokeless; it smokes a lot. And so if you turn to look where it comes from, you see only like the first like 3 inches of my barrel as the smoke kind of with the wind is being pushed through me. And then as you see emerging from this like white gray smoke, you just see a skeleton in a cowboy hat and a duster holding a lever action.
That's sick.
That's
sick.
so
What a
cool.
good visual.
That's so cool.
And I really don't. I don't have anything to do with my bonus action, so I'm just gonna sit there.
Okay, I mean, if you want, there are zombies on the ground. You will have to roll disadvantage, but
right. No.
okay.
I'll just reload my lever action.
Okay. The other zombie is going to attempt to stand up and move. Do I and I'm guessing I have to roll start of its turn, right, to see if it
I assume so, yeah.
I'm going to say so.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense.
And it's able to pass, and so it kind of shambles forward, not very far, because it has to use half its movement speed to get up. So it's like 10 feet closer to you. So
Yeah, and then it's also the difficult terrain as well.
yeah. So it kind of stumbles its way forward.
Yeah,
Okay,
dude.
Silas.
I just went.
Or not Silas, Xeno.
Okay, I will get down on all fours and start skittering up this muddy path and straight in the direction of Killian. And as I pass Silas, I'll say, "Good shot, Silas," and skitter past him. And I want to get within, just use my movement to move 30 feet towards these zombies. And then I will look at one of these zombies, maybe the one that just stood up, and I will cast Vicious Mockery. And inside of its head, I will say, "You worthless sack of bones, you are worthless in life, and you mean nothing now." So it has to make a wisdom saving throw. 14 DC.
Oh no, a wisdom saving throw. These things are very intelligent.
I knew it. They're wise beyond their
Yeah,
years.
so it fails.
Well, I guess I'll just, roll my big damage out here. 1.
There we go.
Yeah.
I am the
Nice.
ice to Silas's fire. And that is my turn.
All right, and then it has disadvantage on its next attack, correct? Okay. Perfect. All right. It is now the first one's turn, and it is going to stand up and attempt to move forward. And it also succeeds. So it is able to move. It is still in the range of the oil. The first one was able to barely make it out, but this one is still in the range of the grease.
Perfect.
Okay. Killian, it is your turn.
All right.
You see these figures behind you and in front of you. So
Okay. You let me do this before. Sort of. Doing a little bit of Baldur's Gate.
are you gonna light it on fire?
And I light it on fire.
Oh my gosh, yes, 100%
Yes.
you can light it on fire.
Oh man, otherwise it wouldn't have been worth it to disengage from all of them. I'm so glad you let me do this. I've
Oh
always
yeah,
wanted to
that's
light
so
grease on
cool.
fire. Indeed.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't know how much damage we want to say. Do you know how much it is in Baldur's Gate? I was literally like looking it up right now. I'm just gonna use my cantrip. What is it? The firebolt. Yeah,
Firebolt.
I'm just gonna,
What dice do you roll on Firebolt?
a D10.
A D10.
Mhm.
Okay. So I'm gonna say that you can do. I might.
Like nerf it a little, do like a D8 for everything inside of it, or
Yeah, we'll see how it goes if this gets abused.
Okay.
But I want to say just a dice lower. We'll see how it goes. If we feel
Yeah.
like we need to nerf it some more, because that's pretty powerful. But we'll just say that it does a D8, and then I'll maybe say a lingering D4 or a lingering plus
I like it.
your spell modifier or something like that.
I like that a lot. I
So-
think that's very not broken. Okay,
Okay.
cool.
So you shoot this grease.
Yeah. All right.
That is so cool.
Let's see. D8. Oh, sorry. Is it the a D8 right off the
Mhm.
bat?
Yes.
8 damage.
Nice.
Let's go. Yeah.
Okay.
So you just see Killian taking aim with his with the runes on the palm of his hands, and it glows purple, and a purple flame shoots out of it right onto the grease as it just erupts. Can the flames in the grease be purple too?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. As these zombies erupt in this purple flame. That is so good. I love that.
Question. Are all of the ones in there get 8 damage? Or do you want me to roll for each individual one?
Go ahead and roll roll for the second zombie in there to see what it gets as well. Hey, not
4
bad.
damage.
Okay, perfect. And then I'm gonna do a DC to see if they can extinguish themselves or whatever. They can take an action to get out the fire out. We'll see. Okay, perfect. It is now the other zombie, and he is going to first of all attempt to stand up and move. He does not. So he's able to kind of stand up, and he stumbles forward a little bit and then falls immediately down. And I'm going to do a D4 worth of fire damage. So he takes an additional 2 damage. I guess I should have had you roll that. Go ahead and roll it.
That's all right. I don't care. You want to stick
go
with
ahead.
it? I can.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'll have you roll it next time.
Sounds good.
Okay. Perfect. Now it's Silas's turn again.
Silas is gonna sling his lever action over his shoulder. He's gonna pop his duster back and pull out both of his revolvers. As he's walking forward, so he walks 15 more feet, so he's now next to Killian. Oh no, not next to Killian.
No, he'd be 30 feet away from Killian.
Oh, if I walk up 15 feet?
Yeah, because you only did
I'll walk
15
up-
last time.
Yeah, you're right. I'll
then
walk up 30
15.
feet. I'll walk up 30 feet, so I'm 15 feet away from Killian.
Okay.
And 45 feet away from these zombies. Is there a zombie that's standing up?
There are 2. One is outside the flame, one is inside the flame.
Okay, the one that outside is the flame. That one that is outside the flame. I'm going to use a violent shot again. I got it back because I killed not full, just the one back because I killed the last one. So I'm going to violent shot again on this one with my dominant hand, my right hand. And that's
There we go.
a 23 to hit.
Yeah, oh, for sure hits.
Okay, 2d8 plus 4. And then it's 13 damage.
Okay. And that's the one that's closest to you, right?
Correct, yeah.
Okay.
And he's still up.
Yeah, give me 1 sec. What does your... Okay, it probably... You do piercing damage, right?
I do piercing damage, yes.
Okay. Let me just see real fast. Okay. And as you shoot, you actually blow off this zombie's arm.
Okay.
And it falls on the floor.
But the zombie's still up.
Yeah, the zombie is still up.
Okay, I'm gonna bonus action offhand my left hand revolver, shoot it. Oh, that was just D6, sorry. Not a D6, just a
That's just a
plus
plus 6.
I got a 6. Ugh. Lame-o. 11.
It still hits.
Yeah!
Nice.
Nice. Is it full or is it glancing?
No, it's full.
Sweet. And
You'd be
I did check
surprised
my
at what
paper.
these guys' AC was. So
I know. What is it? 10. No, just kidding.
Oh,
I did check my paper. I did take the fighting style that I get to add my modifier to my
your offhand.
my offhand attack.
Okay.
And so that's 6 more damage.
Okay. And you actually blow off the zombie's head,
Nice.
but it's still standing.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. And now this decapitated zombie with one arm is actually going to shamble forward to try and reach Killian. And it will be able to do so. And following closely behind is a arm that is inching its way forward and a head that is kind of hopping towards him as well.
Ugh, this is disgusting.
Nice.
All right, and it is going to try to slash at you because it only has one arm, so that's all it can do. And it misses.
Good. Because is that the one that was Vicious Mockery?
Yes, it was. I believe so. But
Cool.
okay. Awesome. Now it is Xeno's turn again.
Okay, I am. Is Killian like 30 feet from me?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna run up next to Killian. And as I am running up there, I'm gonna reach into my turtle shell and I'm gonna pull out my Ouija board. And I'm going to expend one of my bardic inspirations to roll on the table, the College of Spirits table.
Okay.
Which I have like up to a d6 right now, right? I can roll 1 through 6, I'm pretty sure.
Yes,
Okay.
I believe so.
So
There we
that is
go.
a 6.
Nice.
So the target gains temporary hit points. Okay, so I am going to use, as I put my hand on the little circle, and my hand just starts frantically going all over the place as I'm running up towards Killian, and I go, perfect. And I put my Ouija board away, and Killian, my bardic is a d6.
You want to roll it?
Right, Tyson?
Yes.
Okay.
I think so.
So you get
There we go.
6 plus. So you get 9 temporary hit points. Your
nice.
walking speed is increased by 10 feet.
Wow.
And you have you have a +1 to your AC.
Ooh.
And
Wow.
as I
Nice.
get up next to you,
So I'm at 16.
I'm gonna say,
Thanks for pulling that out early on.
I did you a favor. Hey, you can't just throw all your freaking eggs
I'm just
out of the
kidding.
basket at once, you know? That's
know.
what they say, right? Don't throw all your eggs out of the basket.
Yeah.
As I run up to Killian, I am going, or this strange individual, I'm going to look at him and say, I would love to be friends. That is, if you're on the same team. I did you a favor.
I'm on.
Go finish him off.
Yeah, I'm on the team that like is just not with the zombies.
Hey, then we're off to a good start.
I guess you could say that.
Go on now. Go get him. And that is
Thanks.
my turn.
Same.
Actually, I'll give you guidance as well with that last little bit. So you have a D4 to your next ability check.
Nice.
Same.
I'm
Now-
not useless.
No, that was awesome. Like, that's
That's
a
a
huge
lot.
buff right there. Yeah.
Jeez.
No, seriously. If we were in that whole house and you could do that, you could pull
Yeah.
that out.
Yeah, I could do that the whole time.
He did do it,
I did it
but he
once.
didn't roll that one.
Yeah, I didn't roll that.
Yeah,
one.
no, that makes sense. It's just funny.
Yeah. No.
Silas,
What was
Silas
that?
is for sure surprised.
What was that, Zane?
Like what was that? Like what did you cat? Like was that a spell?
It's one of my abilities. I have a table that I can roll on, and I just have to expend a bardic inspiration, and then depending on what I roll, it gives me a certain like story. So.
Interesting.
And then I get
Cool.
boons from that, and some of them I can give to people. Some of them are for me. Actually, I can put any of them on anybody. Most of them just say the target. So, yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's really cool. You're basically the wild magic bard.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's sweet. Okay. So this random weird turtle man runs up to you and gives you gifts. And now the zombie is going to attempt to shamble towards you, and it's able to move out of the grease. And then let's see if it's, well, first off, oof, it takes 4 additional fire damage. I keep doing that. I'm so sorry. And let's see if it, and it's still on fire. Okay. And then it's just gonna try to move as close as it can to you. Okay. Killian, it is your turn.
All right. How close are they to Killian now?
The one that just moved is probably about 10 feet away from you.
10
The
feet.
other one is right in front of you. It's able to slash at you. The one that has one arm and no head.
Gotcha. So I would have to take an attack of opportunity against me if I moved.
Yeah.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Okay. The guy that's right in front of me, I'm gonna cast Firebolt again.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna, we're just gonna roll for that. Does a 18 hit?
Yes, it does.
Heck yeah. Yeah, so Killian is, I'm gonna go ahead and roll that damage. Oh, shoot. Disregard the D8 that I'm about to roll. I forgot that it's a D10.
Let's go.
Well, that was pretty good. Hey,
Hey.
same roll.
Doesn't matter.
Same
Doesn't
roll.
matter.
Go.
Doesn't matter.
Nice. So yeah, Killian's gonna charge up a big purple ball of flame into his hand, reach back, throw it like a baseball, boom, right into its face.
It doesn't have a face.
It right into onto its neck hole.
Okay, and it's going to crumble to the ground, dead, and the hand slowly falling behind stops moving, and the head stops bouncing towards you. It is dead. And the other one is going to attempt to stand and move.
And then actually, after I'm done attacking,
Oh,
can I move?
I'm sorry, yes.
Can I move back another, we'll say 30 feet?
Yeah. So you run away from Xeno in the opposite direction and
I'll just kind of
past
backpedal, yeah.
Silas.
Actually, I think I have some. There's only one zombie left, right?
There's two. One of them's
Two.
still in the fire, and the other one just barely made it out, but it is on fire.
I'll backpedal 15 feet. No, I won't. I'm not going to do that because then Xeno's. I'm going to stay where I am. I'm all right.
Okay. What a great front line. Running to the
Sorry.
back.
Yeah.
Here, your AC's
Well,
improved.
I'm sorry.
Thanks
I'm
for
so
the
used
extra
to,
10
you
feet
know,
of movement, noob.
I'm used to being. I'm
That's
used to
okay.
being like Velix, where I'm like, like I have my AC is garbage. I have no hit points. You know what? I'm like a caster from the back.
Yeah.
So.
Xeno runs up. Here, take a bunch of hit points. Take more movement speed. Take all of these cool
Thanks,
things.
I'm gonna use
Turn
that movement
around
speed
and
to
run.
get out of here.
It's awesome.
Okay. Awesome. And it is now the zombie that is in the fire. Oh, it just went. It is still in the fire. And so it is.
So he takes another D4.
Yeah. Do you want to roll a d4 for me? Give it some. Thanks for the reminder, Jeff.
Yeah, we see you out here trying to cheat, Tyson.
Trying to take away my
now that
hair.
you killed that
Win
one
D&D.
zombie, the other one uses his
We're gonna
action
win
surge.
D&D.
Yeah, well, you're not gonna win D&D. We're gonna win D&D.
Oh, he takes 1 damage. Hey, but it's better than nothing, though.
Please kill him.
It's better than nothing, right?
Dang
Okay.
it.
And it's still
Could you
prone, so it's just laying there on fire. Like it's not doing a whole lot right now.
I just see he's just
Flames burning around it.
I'm just cheesing this zombie.
All right, Silas, it's your turn. There's
Silas
one
is
zombie
gonna-
that is up that's on fire, but out of the grease.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot.
It's about
him.
30 feet away from you or so. Okay.
Perfect. I'm gonna stay right where I am. I'm no coward. I don't back up.
Hey, I'm used to paying a 10-year-old.
The 12 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And that's 11 damage.
Very nice, very nice.
Hey. Let me see what happened. Let's do it. So you actually blow off one of its legs
Nice.
and it falls on the ground.
Ah, nice. I'll shoot it with my other revolver.
Okay.
Silas doesn't know the
It
mechanics
will be with
here.
disadvantage.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, I hit it, I think,
Yeah,
either
you
way.
you still hit it, yeah.
Yeah.
You still hit it.
Sweet. That's another 8 damage to it.
Okay. It's dead.
Nice.
Nice.
I'm gonna say like it falls on the ground and like as it's like lifting its head, you know, like rah, he just shoots in the face
You're just
with
like,
the other
bang.
revolver.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. Xeno. Tis your turn.
Is there still one alive?
There is one zombie laying in the fire, on fire, that is just barely making it alive.
I am just going to walk up to the edge of the flames. And I'm just going to look down at this little zombie. And I'm going to turn around. And I'm going to yell, "Somebody should really do something about this guy." And I'm going to end my turn. That's all I'm going to do.
And so Killian, it is your turn.
Okay. Yeah, Killian's just gonna go ahead. We're just gonna do another round of since he's on the ground. Might as well stick with some cantrips. We're just going with another round of Firebolt. Oh,
Okay, it will be disadvantage
why is it at disadvantage?
He's on.
because he's on the ground, prone.
Because it's a ranged spell.
I see. Okay,
And
does a 10
ranged.
hit?
You have a wait. Hold on before you say.
Oh,
if it hits
that's
or
right,
not. You have a D4. Oh yeah, you could roll it twice. So it's.
I forgot that it's at disadvantage. So
Well,
still,
at least it wasn't worse. Hey, roll a
That's
D4.
What is it?
Roll a D4.
10?
does the 10 hit?
The 10 does hit.
Okay.
Cool. So I don't have to use it. I knew they
No.
have a pretty low AC.
Sweet.
So.
Yeah, their AC is very low. Very low.
It's the best part about fighting against zombies is might as well get disadvantage. We're still gonna hit them anyway.
Yeah. These ones they're a little bit thicker, but their AC, man.
Thick boys.
Yeah.
Hey.
5 damage.
Okay. As you add fire to fire, it's still kicking though.
Oh my gosh.
Well, nobody shot it. It's just been slowly whittled away by D4s of fire damage.
And Xeno just walked up right next to it.
Yeah.
It's like,
Hey, there's a method
Stupid
to my
zombie.
madness, okay? We just met some random stranger and we're allying ourselves with him. We gotta figure out what this dude does. Can't just do all the
I
work
see,
for
I
him.
see.
We gotta see what he does.
That's true. So, are you within range of this thing swiping at you?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. It's gonna try to swipe at you then.
Okay.
Arm on fire.
It hits.
Yeah, literally, it is on fire, and it's gonna try to swipe at you. Oh, so the first one misses, but man, it gets a lucky blow.
Did it crit?
It crit.
Yes. I love it.
It grabs a hold of your ankle and just burns you a little bit. You know.
So yeah, like seriously, like it kind of slashes at you and kind of grabs at your ankle, just like you said, and its claws dig in, and the fire from the hand kind of singes you a little bit, and you take 11 damage.
Oh my gosh. Okay. It's fine.
Pretty gnarly.
Hey, Silas, it's your turn.
I think I'm 45 feet away from the.
If you want, you can get up in one movement. It's fine.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna get up one movement, and as I'm walking there, I'm kind of like, gotta do everything myself. Xeno, you're supposed to kill him when you get up here. You can't just come up here like this. I'm just gonna put the barrel as close to the head as I can, and I'll do
Okay.
a violent shot because I got it back for killing the other one.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
And rolling at disadvantage. I know because it's
Okay.
on the ground. So
Roll a 1.
that'd be so funny.
It would be so funny. Other than your gun being.
Have your gun jam,
Other
yeah.
than your gun jamming. But
Yeah.
for sure it still hits. Plus
Yeah,
four-
what
plus a
plus
billion.
4? Oh yeah.
Yeah,
hits.
it's +4.
It hits.
I mean, it's +6. Sorry, it's a 12 to hit. Okay, so that's 2d8 +4. So that's 9 damage.
Is that total?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it 100%. You just end this thing.
Okay. And then right when I pull the trigger, kill that one, I'm gonna turn around and I've got both guns pointed at Killian. And both thumbs have cocked the hammers back. And I say, friend or foe?
Well, I wasn't exactly attacking you guys.
Nah, we came to save your life, but now what are you gonna do now?
Well, thanks for the help. I didn't really need it.
No, I'm sure. I killed, and I kind of look around, 1, 2, 3 of the 4.
You did not.
I did too.
And I'm pretty
Well,
sure I
after
got the
my
last one.
fire burnt them up.
Either way.
He definitely got the last one. I saw it.
You're like, are you sure there's bullet holes in 3 of the 4?
Yeah.
Whittled. Yeah, so he got the last one. That means we got 3, you got 1. Still, I don't think you're quite in the position to negotiate here, kid.
I'm not negotiating anything.
Well,
I ask again, friend or foe?
Friend.
He was on the team, not zombie.
Yeah. And if that's your team, I guess we're on the same team.
Okay, let me be a little more specific. Does the name Strahd von Zarovich ring any bells?
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys friends of his?
Are you friends of his?
Absolutely not.
Well, we ain't either.
Look at that.
Well, I guess our business here is done. And then I put the hammers down on both my guns, holster both of my guns, and just start walking back down the road towards the town. Let's go, Xeno.
I just glance back and forth between Killian and Silas walking away from me. Which way are you headed? I say to Killian.
I guess I'm headed in the direction of his castle.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're gonna go.
What about you guys?
We're just gonna go to town. How about
Could you happen to, could you point me in the direction?
I have no idea where his castle is. We just got here a couple days ago.
Oh. So did I. Well, just, the other
You
day.
coming, Xeno, or what?
Yes.
Halfway down the road.
Do you want to come?
Yeah, I'm heading in that direction anyway.
I mean, there's only 2 ways to go, and if
No.
you were coming from the same direction,
No.
I am going-
Silas starts walking back towards
I am going that way.
Xeno
no,
and Killian.
Silas, he's coming
And I
with me.
say,
He's
no,
just walking.
no.
Why?
No. Hard.
We
don't need.
friends.
No. I told you yesterday, we don't need friends. Right now, we need a resupply. We need to find some way to get stronger, and then we need to go kill Strahd.
Why are you?
We don't need this little hothead slowing us down.
I will reach out to my hand to this individual and say, "Hello, I'm Xeno. What's your name, friend?"
Nice to meet you. I'm Killian.
Killian, it's a pleasure to meet you. We're walking in the same direction. Doesn't mean we're gonna stick together, but let's walk.
Sure, I could use some company. It's been a couple days.
You know, I am curious why you want to go find the Strahd's castle.
Yeah. Well, if you must know, I'm here to kill him.
Oh.
Whole family thing, that family drama. You know what I'm talking
like a family
about.
feud or something.
Yeah, you could say like that.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Strahd's going to be a lot stronger than these 4 here zombies you didn't seem to manage to down by yourself. But you can tag along as long as you don't slow us down. And I figure you owe us a drink for saving your life anyway. Let's go.
He's a big
I just turn
drinker
around
if
and
you
start
can't
walking.
tell.
Well, what a chipper guy.
And I'll kind of motion to the empty chest cavity.
Yeah. Well,
He
I guess I'll save on some money.
He does have a good point, though. I would not suggest, going straight there. Strahd's immensely powerful.
Oh, do you guys know him?
We've had a interaction with him, and
I said don't slow us down. Let's go.
Let's walk. Let's walk.
And we can walk and talk.
Yeah, he's very powerful. I don't really want to talk about it more than that, but we lost someone in a blink of an eye, and I just wouldn't suggest going straight to him. But if you're going to, go for it. Maybe just give away your valuable stuff to somebody who needs it first, because you'll probably not come back.
Oh, well, I'd come to terms with it a little bit, so but we'll see.
Yes, we will. So, how long have you been here?
Just a couple days. Just how long would you say, Tyson? Like 2? We kind of did like a little bit of a time skip, so I just wasn't sure.
Yeah.
2 days.
Just
2 days.
about 2 or so days.
Oh,
Just been me. The only company I found so far were those zombies back there, and you guys.
Interesting. Well, that's not very... I was hoping you had a little more knowledge of this land and what it entails. I don't know, maybe you do. Does your family know about this place?
Yeah, they do.
So, you're not from here, though?
No.
Where are you from?
Originally, I actually don't know the place of where I'm from. Didn't think anyone would ask.
That's okay. I actually don't know where I'm from originally either, so... But I've lived in the
I do
Fae.
know. Yeah. The Fae.
Zane, your ancestry would come from the valley, but you don't know exactly where from.
Oh, of course, yeah. My family would have been. Yeah, okay. Sorry, we'll start that again. Yeah, my family actually is from Barovia originally.
Really?
Yeah.
But they left at some point?
Yeah, they didn't like it here, I guess.
I was told that nobody could leave this place. That's very curious that they were able to leave.
Well, some of my family's still here, like extended family.
Yes, yes.
They kind of like to travel around, do as they wish.
I can relate to that. Also, don't mind Bones up there. He's going through it. Having a rough day. Yesterday really sucked. If I'm being honest, it sucked.
Could that be connected to the first meeting with Strahd, maybe?
Yes, that's pretty much, that's why it's...
That sounds like he would do it.
Yeah, he's, when we came to this land and we were told about Strahd, I kind of took it as, you meet a lot of people and their stories, oh, they're so powerful, they're so terrible, but he is an endless well of... I don't even know the word. He's a monster. So, if you're going to stop him, then maybe we could team up or something. We need more friends.
No, we don't. I call from ahead of you.
Well, it sounds like you guys are hunting a monster, and, well, my family actually is in the business, as you could say.
Well, that's convenient, isn't it? So what do you do? What's your, your gig? As I motion to your armor, what's this all about? Where'd you get it?
Actually, it's new. It's still got that new armor smell.
Really? I take a big whiff.
Yeah. You smell that?
It does. That's nice.
Well, I farted, but that's probably what you're smelling.
Is that a joke?
I gotcha.
You did get me. Silas, he's funny.
Silas just keeps walking. No, says nothing.
Well, I suppose we just keep walking then, yes?
Sounds good.
Do I unsettle you? Or are there a lot of creepy creatures where you're from?
There are, but that does still make you unsettled.
As
No.
No.
No, what's in the box?
as you
Sorry, you cut out.
Yeah, you might
that
need to
whole
start
time, so-
over.
am I back?
You're back.
Yeah, you are now.
He's back.
He's back. Yes.
At least you were for a second there.
All right, start again.
Am I back?
He's back.
Quit asking that. Every time you ask it, you fall away. You're back. You're good. Go ahead.
Okay. As you continue to walk, the forest kind of opens up, and you are able to look into a valley. And in this valley, you see a town not too far off. And looming above the town is a tall mountain. And perched on that mountain, like a bat, is a large, pointed, Gothic castle. And it slowly begins to rain.
Well, looks like there's your castle, kid. We'll be seeing you.
Silas, you don't think that's his castle, do you?
Yeah,
Do you
I don't
see
know.
any
Nick.
other- Do you see any other castles?
No, but it's unsettling that that one's so close.
Right. I mean, he did ride here on a horse and ride away on a horse, so I'd assume that wherever he resides is pretty close. He doesn't seem like the type to be stopping in by family, stay the night, you know what I mean?
True. I'm assuming this is Barovia then, the city.
I don't know.
Well, hopefully,
Probably.
because I'm tired of being out on the road. I could
Yep.
use an inn.
I could use some
I could
food.
use a bar.
You know.
Is
you-
there anything... Sorry, go for it.
I was just gonna say, you know you can't drink, right?
I look at him and I say, sometimes it's just a feeling, you know?
Hmm. Fair enough.
Is there anything that you would like to do before reaching the town?
Do you have the bag of holding, Xeno?
I do.
Okay.
Do you want it? You can hold on to it if you'd like.
Sure.
Okay. I hand over the bag of holding to him.
Zane, will you take a picture of all the stuff you wrote down in there and send it?
Yeah, sure.
And how long will it take us to get to the town, do you think? Or do we
Not
think
too long.
like we'll get there before it gets dark?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just about. Because
Alright.
it was fairly early in the morning when you guys had your fight. Like, honestly, it'll probably be noon-ish or so.
Okay.
Do you think I should cast some magic on myself, make myself look a little different? Or do you think I'm fine rolling into town like this?
I mean, I guess I could ask the same thing. Who's a little more off-putting? I kind of turn to Killian. I say, "Be real. Who's more off-putting to look at, me or him?" And I gesture to Xeno.
Well, to look at, probably Xeno. To talk to you, I'd probably say you.
Aha. And I
But
turn to Xeno.
I'm
and
assuming
I
a
say,
tie isn't really, in the question.
It's
so,
not very helpful if it's a tie.
Yeah.
I turn to Xeno and I say, "Well, it seems like it's sixes. I guess we take our chances one way or the other."
Well, I mean, yes, but I also can't really do this magic on anybody else, so I win regardless.
You can't touch a creature with disguise self?
No. Disguise
I thought you could.
self.
Self. I thought you could touch a creature for it. Oh.
No. Nope, it's just yourself. I think you
Darn
were
it.
thinking
Alright.
of... I can't remember the spell, but yeah, there's another one that you can do. Other people. I will cast Disguise Self when we are maybe 10 minutes, 5 minutes outside of the town.
Okay.
And just make myself look like just a shambly old man.
Okay.
So not much better than what you are. Kidding. Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything to alter my appearance. Really, I can't. So
What do you guys think? Am I off-putting? I'm kind of new to my armor here.
I mean, you look very clean. That might be
Thank
a
you.
little off-putting.
you look
Fair.
fine. Let's go.
I wouldn't worry about it too much.
Let's
Maybe
go
people will
walking.
think you're a hero or something, you know?
Probably normal here. You know what I mean? Like, with the shadows and all.
I've already
Dark-
started walking
pretty-
down the
pretty-
hill.
pretty dark
we're
place.
still following
Yeah.
after you. Yeah, the normal here is not very normal, so I'm sure you'll be fine. I'm sure you'll be fine, you know? Oh my gosh.
Okay.
A new scene.
Oh.
As you approach this town, this village, tall shapes loom out of the dense fog that surround everything. The rain falls harder. The muddy ground underneath your feet gives way to slick, wet cobblestones. As you get closer, the tall shapes become recognizable as village dwellings. The windows of each house stare out from pools of darkness. No sound cuts the silence except for mournful sobbing that echoes through the streets from a distance. As the clouds above you part, flashes of lightning begin lighting up the sky. And between the flashes, you see looming over the valley and seemingly over this village, again, the giant castle with pointy spires that sits in the distance.
And there's nobody out in the streets.
Not right now, just because it's raining. But you do see there are some lights on in a few of the homes, but a lot of the homes also seem to be boarded up.
Do we see anything that would resemble an inn or anything of the like?
So as you kind of meander down these larger walkways, you come across a single shaft of light coming from an open door. It illuminates the main square of this town. Its brightness looking like a solid pillar in the heavy fog. And above the doorway, a sign hangs precariously askew, proclaiming it to be Blood of the Vine Tavern. But as you approach closer, you can see that the on is actually scratched in, and the original name would be Blood of the Vine.
This is not what I imagined. Not a very welcoming town, is it?
Yeah, has any place here been welcoming?
What are you talking about? This place is great. My family has a summer home here.
Just gonna slow pan over to Killian. Well, I'm
Right.
glad some of us are still optimistic. Should we...
Well, kid, you owe us a meal. We saved your life, so let's go.
True. Everybody knows the rules.
Yeah. Adventurer's Code.
Something
I know
like-
all about it. Been
something-
doing it a long time.
I kind of gesture to the door. After you.
Thank you.
And this tavern, it's not particularly large, but it's about 60 feet or so square. And there are tables about with a few wet patrons that kind of sit amongst themselves in the corners. And you see a man at the bar is cleaning these glasses.
And I kind of walk up to him. And I look at the three of us and I say, we'll have 3 of your finest meals, along with 3 of your finest wines.
3 of the medium kind of meals and okay wines.
And you see as this guy, he kind of looks up and sees this old man, this young man, and a skeleton staring at him. And he looks to the old man and he says, well, we'll give you your wine, but I don't serve this kind here, as he gestures to Silas. You'll have to leave him outside.
Why is that? What's so wrong with him?
He's a little pinchy, but
Why?
And he looks up and he's like, look, you're going to start scaring my patrons. Either he leaves or you all leave. And he just goes back.
It's
clean
all
the
right.
wine.
Okay. All right, kid. Why don't you buy my friend here a meal, and bring me out something meaty. And I kind of look down at Lancelot, who is at my feet because he's been following me this whole time.
Mm-hmm.
And I say, he's gonna want something. And I sort of tip my hat at the bartender and say, sorry to be any trouble. And I walk outside.
yeah, we'll have 3 meals, 3 wines, and like a bone or something.
And he looks at you and he says, okay. That will be 2 gold for the meals and
that?
the wine.
Sure. Yeah, I can do that on the just on the account that why is it that you don't serve his folk here? I don't know the guy. Just buying him, help me out of a pickle.
What do you mean? He's dead.
I mean, he's walking around and stuff.
He's talking, and he's a very courteous individual.
Look, I don't know if you're with the devil or not.
I can assure you we're not.
But you... Well, then whatever you're doing with this thing is not going to get you very far in here. I'm surprised you even made it alive to my bar. Okay?
You see a lot of them around here.
Well, we kill them, they kill us. It's not much of a pleasant thing.
But don't you think if he wanted to attack you or kill you, he wouldn't have been so cordial and followed the rules?
Look, whether he's nice or not doesn't mean anything. It's what he looks like. Okay? He looks like someone who would kill you.
I've been telling him he needs
that's enough.
skin. As I look towards Killian, he needs skin.
Would skin help?
Look, are we going to have a problem here?
No.
No.
Listen, but not at all. Listen, we'll be waiting at our table over there. You take your time with our meals.
Okay.
Come on, Xeno. And as we walk away, as we get away from earshot, I'd be like, seemed like he was getting a little upset. I didn't want to push him any further. You don't see where I come from. You don't mess with your cook. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't feel like eating a loogie, with my bread.
Yeah, I thought about, maybe magically influencing him a little bit, but that might not be the best way to start out going into a town.
Yeah.
Hey,
Silas.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, go.
What do you do as you leave this?
I would go outside. Is there an adjoining building or like an alleyway
Yeah.
that would be somewhat sheltered from the rain?
Yeah, there's kind of a side alley with kind of an outcrop of a roof.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go in there and I'll find a crate or a barrel or literally anything that's out that I can sit on and it's up and out of the mud.
Okay. What's your passive perception?
That would be a 14.
So as you're kind of looking for this alleyway, you see a man actually kind of leave the bar, the tavern in kind of a scared frenzy, and he runs off.
Okay. What
You
direction?
see him kind of go down the road.
That was weird. I still just look for my thing to sit on.
Okay.
Before we get our meal, after a couple minutes of sitting at this table, I'm going to shoot up in a frenzy. I almost forgot something. Killian, I'll be right back, okay? Don't go anywhere. And I'll make my way out of the tavern really quickly, looking for Silas.
Okay.
Silas? As I look
Yeah,
down the
over
street.
here.
Oh, hey. I figured since we're gonna be kind of split up for a second, you should probably take this, and I'll reach into my mouth and rip out a tooth. You should probably hold on to this.
Yeah, I'm good. That's yours.
Yeah, but it grows back. I can get another one tomorrow.
That doesn't help your cause.
Listen, I can communicate with you through this, and or see what you're doing. That way, if we get split up, or if something goes amiss, then we'll be able to get back in touch with each other.
Okay.
Please just take it. Just put it in your pocket
I'd-
or something.
Well, before you say put it in your pocket or something, I like look at it like, ugh, I hate this, and like I'm gonna try and put it in my mouth.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know. Like you haven't done this with me,
Yeah.
so I don't. It doesn't.
You don't have to put it in your mouth. It's not yours. It's mine. It's not gonna fit you.
What? You couldn't have led with that?
Well, I didn't think you were gonna take it and start trying to jam it into your jaw.
You ripped out a tooth and handed it to me and say, "Hey, take this. It's yours." What? Like, what do you?
Just put it in your pocket.
Good to know. I tuck it in my shirt pocket.
Sorry, I should have led with that. Okay.
Yeah, you should have led with that.
Is there anything we want to know about Killian? Is there anything you want to ask?
Yeah. When he's gonna, be on his way. And we can resume our task at hand.
Right. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I see where you're going with this.
Yeah.
Perfect. I know exactly what to ask, and I'll scurry off back to the tavern. Go back in, make my way over to our table and sit down. Okay, well that's all settled. So, how soon will you be able to join our troop?
Saw that one coming.
Yeah. Well, seeing I'm new to the place, we kind of have the same goal, looking for Strahd. So are you guys, so I guess we can tag along.
Perfect. Just a heads up, Silas probably, maybe, he definitely is not going to be very happy about this, so... Yeah, I don't really have any suggestions. I'm just giving you a heads up, just so you know he's going to be upset.
Yeah.
He'll come around, hopefully.
Not a very friendly guy.
He is.
What I see.
He's just... he's probably going to be a little hesitant. We had a third member traveling with us before. Yeah, a very young kid. Maybe 8 or 9 years old, and he was the one that we lost. He was murdered right in front of us, and I think Silas felt a bit of guilt and a bit of responsibility, like he is the one, like he's the reason that what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Probably best not to mention any of that to him, by the way. He'll come
Sensitive topic.
He'll come around. Just give it time. But
Yeah.
we need friends, and you seem like someone with potential.
Well, you'd be right.
I love the confidence.
Can I be describing what Silas is doing outside right now?
Yeah. What
Okay.
is Silas doing?
So Silas, after waiting a little while after bad, sorry. After Xeno left, I will do that probably for the next 10 episodes.
too
Not gonna
soon.
lie. After Xeno left, waiting a few minutes, just kind of like wondering when this food's gonna come out, kind of like Patten Lance a lot. He is going to remember what his friend Felix told him about his cloak. So he's going to take off his dark cloak that he got in Durst Manor, and he's just kind of hold it in his hands, and he's going to say this out loud. He's going to say, someone who knew a lot more about this kind of stuff told me to talk to you, I guess. Get to know you. I don't really know what he meant by that, but he's not here to really tell me how to do it, so I guess I'll just go off of that. Yeah, I really don't know what else to say. You're a cloak, I guess. I don't know. What do you do? Do you do anything?
Go ahead and roll me an Arcana.
I get a +0.
I'd be surprised
What?
if you had a plus to it.
Yeah. I'm gonna roll a d6. I'm gonna roll my added once a long rest skill d6
Okay.
with my dark gift. Oh, so close. That's an 11. It's almost an 18.
Okay. So as you are sitting there kind of holding this cloak, you don't really hear much back. You don't feel much other than kind of what you felt before, like that it's kind of magical, but you don't really know. But
Right.
what you do see is a man walking towards the tavern from the direction that the other one ran away from.
I'll peek my head around. What does this man look like?
He's kind of a larger built man, very fit. And you see that he has a large sword strapped onto his back. And he yeah, the rain is kind of fogging him, so he's kind of wearing like a hood over to keep the rain off of him, but he does wear a you can see like a leather shirt underneath this dark cloak that he's wearing.
They don't look too good, Lancelot. When we make ourselves scarce, I'm gonna try and hide back here among whatever's back here.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll a stealth with advantage.
Okay. Whew. Oh, I got 20.
There we
to that
go,
one.
nat 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you kind of hide behind this barrel or wherever, and like you're very much in the dark, but you can still see him. And you see as he walks closer, the light of this door kind of shines on him, and you're able to get a better look at his face. He seems he kind of has a very, very chiseled jawline. His hair is long and blonde, about shoulder length, probably the same as yours. And he has a very stoic face. And he kind of looks around and walks into the tavern.
Okay. I'm gonna pull out one of my revolvers just to be ready in case anything happens and stay hidden.
Okay. Now, Killian and Xeno, I almost said Felix. You get your food, and you've kind of just received your food, and you see this man that I just described walk into the bar, and he looks around kind of frantically, and then turns to the bartender, and he says, "Eric, I heard that there was something." And Eric kind of looks around and he gestures to you too. And this guy, he turns around and he says, "What? I was told that there was someone unwelcome here. Are you here from Strahd? If you are, I will tell you, the taxes are coming. They will be on time."
Are you talking to us?
Yes, who else would I be talking to?
Oh, no, we are not here from Strahd. Why?
I heard that you brought the monster.
It's a matter of perspective, isn't it?
Well, either way, I do not want anything like that in my town, okay?
I can assure you we will be of no trouble. What is your name, friend?
Ismark.
Ismark. It's a pleasure to meet
Yes.
you. I'm Xeno.
Yes, well, you and your, and he looks at, Killian, your nephew.
Yes.
You're not from here, are you?
No, not at all. From a faraway land.
What brings you here? And he kind of grabs the, kind of shuffles to the hilt of his sword and he says, now please, answer carefully. What brings you here?
We are here to help a friend.
And who is this friend?
I'm gonna look around the tavern. Is everybody looking at us?
Oh yeah, 100%. Everyone is turned watching this go down.
What's your policy on honesty?
Well, and he kind of chuckles. The policy is that you better be honest, or there will be consequences. I know you are not with Strahd, so I have no fear in killing you. So, if I like what I hear, we can be friends. If not, well, sure you can put the two and two together. Now what are you doing in my town?
We are here seeking someone who brought us here. A certain Madam Ava. And I kind of like, as I say her name. Well, you didn't kill me, so that's a good sign. I was very hesitant.
Are you Vistani?
No, I don't believe so.
I'm Vistani.
You.
And he looks at you with utter disgust. You
Gosh, dang it.
You Vistani.
Nope.
I think the boy's mistaken.
I thought you meant like like free spirited or something like that. I'm not Vistani. But I saw this Vistani kid run out of the bar earlier. We could go find him running down and like make fun of him or something if you guys are into that.
Oh, look. One sec.
Hold on, I gotta roll some damage really quick. He'd be
Man, I was thinking this guy was gonna be like, "Are you Vistani?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm Vistani." And then he's like, "Oh, cool." That is not what happened.
What was his name one more time?
Ismark. Ismark.
Man, that sounds like half a name.
So he looks at you and he says, "Look. Luckily, I don't kill Vistani. Because I don't want to make the devils angry. But I do not like them in my town. They cause lots of..." He kind of looks around. Lots of trouble. So look, you may stay here the night. And then you need to leave.
What if we make ourselves useful to you in some way? I'm sure you have many problems in a town like this. I know we might not look it, but we're quite capable. How about you give us an opportunity to prove our worth to you in your town?
He actually looks at you, surprised. And he says, and his entire demeanor almost changes. He says, well, that's interesting. Well, I'll make you a deal. You help me, I will help you. If you prove yourself trustworthy, I will reward that. I always help my friends. But if you give me any reason to believe that you, and he looks right at Killian, are a little spy to the devil himself, I will kill you.
So, in the, the feeling of being honest and, just really putting it all out there, I hope this isn't too alarming, but this isn't how I actually look. I figure if we're gonna have some type of friendship, which I hope we do.
I'm gonna nudge Xeno and be like, give him like a little, no, don't do it. And then I'm going to cast message, and Xeno is going to hear a message in his mind that's going to say, these people don't exactly seem like the accepting type. I would maybe keep it under wraps for now.
I normally don't have a beard, but right now I do, so... If you see me later on and I look a little different, don't be alarmed. We've been on the road for a long time.
Call him crazy. He's been thinking about making it into a goatee. I told him it won't work with his look, but he's dead set on it.
It's true.
Well, listen. As a gesture of goodwill, I will pay for your room. I'll pay for your food. You? Is this all of you?
There's
Just the two.
one more as well. But
Where is he?
Outside in the rain because his kind isn't welcome in here.
So we've been told.
He's the one you probably got a tip about.
What does that make him?
Rough around the edges.
Friend. A very, very misunderstood friend who gets judged on his appearance.
Okay, well. I like you, old man. You're good. You have a silver tongue, as they say. No.
Silver tongue, silver beard,
I've got it all.
silver fox.
Well, get your rest. Tomorrow, come to my house. We will talk more.
And where might that house be?
If you go up the road, it's the big one on the hill.
Not the castle.
No.
Good. Well, Ismark, I look forward to meeting with you tomorrow. Our other companion will be joining us, I assume, and I can assure you that you will find no trouble from him. He just needs a chance.
Okay. I've seen crazier things happen. But, again, if you give me a reason, I won't hesitate.
I would expect no less from a man in these troubled times.
Well, and he kind of turns around to the bar keep. He says, Eric, give everyone a round. On me. Sorry for the show. There will be no trouble. And everyone kind of turns around and goes back to what they were doing.
Thank you, Ismark. You are a gentleman.
Yes, well, I believe that we could potentially help each other out. My hands are tied in a lot of areas, and who knows?
We have
Maybe a
no,
wild card is the way to go.
I mean, we have no ties to anything except for each other.
Interesting.
I think
Well.
this will work out swimmingly.
Well, we will see. I will see you tomorrow.
Look forward to it.
And he kind of nods and then walks up to the bar and slides over some gold pieces to the barkeeper and leaves.
Well, I'm sure glad I didn't shave off my beard.
Yeah,
Good call on that one. That would have probably not gone over well.
probably not. Yeah, let's maybe like build some trust first.
You know, sometimes I
then-
just forget how I'm just so used to people. Well, no, actually, no, that's not the case at all. I guess I just was feeling honest.
Yeah.
Yes. By the way, I only have about an hour of this, so
Ooh, time to get up to the room then.
we should probably get up to the room. I'm gonna go talk to the barkeep really quickly. I'll make my way over to the bar. So is our friend welcome to come up to our room with us? We can throw a blanket over him or something if that helps keep everybody here, keeps their nerves settled. We don't want to upset the balance.
And he kind of turns to you and says, "Well, tell you what, I'll give you a room with outside access.
Ooh, perfect.
The staircase is out back."
Absolutely perfect. Thank you very much. And what is your name, sir?
I'm Eric.
Eric.
And that's
Xeno.
Eric, Arik, by the way. So, it's good to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you. Delicious food. Have a wonderful evening.
Yes, you as well. As he kind of just continues cleaning up,
Well,
and he'll hand you a key to your room.
Perfect. I'll take that key. Well, Killian, should we go find our companion and have a talk?
Yeah, tell him about these very accommodating people.
Yes. Better than I thought. We'll see how tomorrow goes when,
Your standards were very low.
I mean, unless I only go outside for an hour, this is gonna have to come out at some point, and
Yeah.
we'll figure it out. Maybe I got a disguise kit. Maybe we could, doll me up for something.
Oh yeah, that should be easy.
Maybe there's a weak shop around here.
Yeah.
Normally the bald head kind of unsettles people. Had a nice comb over or something that might help.
Yeah.
Alright, we go find Silas.
Okay. And you guys kind of go around back, and there's a set of stairs that leads up to a door. And you kind of walk in the door, and there's a few other just small rooms. And you find yours, and you're able to kind of go in and get settled.
Well, Silas, that went okay.
I'm
Wait.
I'm still behind the barrel with my gun.
Oh, yeah.
What was it? What was that?
Silas, how are you? Oh.
Ugh,
Hey, whoa.
what?
Put your weapons away, dude. We just... You
No,
gotta...
there was a guy. No, there was a man with a huge sword. I had never seen a sword like that before.
Yeah,
It was like
Ismark.
on his entire back. You met him? You know that guy?
Yeah, he was looking for you.
Well, I'm glad I was hiding now. You can explain the gun,
You
right?
know, I think you should put it away. I'm just throwing it out there. I mean, we're kind of in the...
Hey, yeah,
We're not in the bad graces, but we're not in the good ones. You know, we're just kind of like...
in
Well,
graces.
We have a meeting with him tomorrow.
Gotcha.
Apparently he's
And
kind
is
of the one that
my-
runs the town.
Do you think he's the Burgermeister?
I probably should have asked, huh? That would have been a good idea.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
that's you still got those letters, right?
Actually, you have them. I thought about giving him one of them, but I realized that you have the bag of holding, so...
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yes.
And did you get your food at all, or did you just sit at the table and talk?
Oh, yeah, no, we have the food, and I'll pull out the portion that we got for him.
Okay. And I just, when we get up to the room, I set it on the ground for Lancelot to eat.
Okay.
I'll pull
You
out...
got Squeaks somewhere?
I'll pull
Yeah, I
out
was gonna say.
Squeaks, and I'll set Squeaks down next to the food as well, and let
Hey,
him eat.
Lancelot, be nice. You share. Squeaks is your brother, all right? You share with him.
Yeah, you too, Squeaks. No bullying.
Okay.
Yes, so I'll relay all the information to Silas.
Okay.
Okay.
So hopefully that goes well.
Yeah. I'll say.
Also, I'm a little...
Also,
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say I need to find a general store or something that kind of did an inventory while I was behind that barrel, and I'm running low on ammo. Need to pick up some 44.
44 what?
44 ammos?
44
No,
ammo? Like arrows?
Caliber. No, like, .44 inch diameter. 44 caliber. Caliber that won the West.
For your little...
One of these,
For your
and I'd
little
pull out.
boomstick.
Yeah, for my boomstick.
What
And
do
I
you-
pull out a bullet.
What do you call it?
My boomstick?
Yeah, what is that thing?
This here's a revolver. Single action.
Is that what you were using to shoot at those zombies?
One of them, yeah. And I pull out my lever action. This here's my Henry. My Henry lever action.
Never heard of it.
Yeah. It's quite the name where I come from, I think.
Well,
Nobody treks anywhere without their trusted Henry.
your homeworld is very, very interesting. I've never heard of anything like that. Honestly, I've kind of thought it was just magic, and that you were just pulling on a
Nope.
leg.
Nope, mechanics. And,
That's not magic.
Fascinating.
No.
Wow.
No, it's mechanics. It's chemical in nature.
Well, we can
see,
certainly look for
When there's
bullets.
enough, you see, you hit the bottom of this right here. This little round part, and it creates a spark, which ignites some flammable powder inside the cartridge here. And you see the pressure is so great that it actually propels this little bit at the end down the barrel and out in a straight trajectory at whatever I'm shooting at. And that little projectile is going so fast that whatever it touches, it rips right through it.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's amazing.
That is some
Yep.
very powerful magic.
Yeah, that's the...
not magic.
Well, just a different kind of magic.
Yeah.
A scientific magic.
Sure. Now,
Looks like
your
magic to
world-
me.
Yeah, well, I ain't spitting fire out of my hands or
Well, that's just normal.
no, it's not where I come
Is that
from.
normal to you, Killian?
Yeah. Everyone. I mean, I've been throwing fire out of my hand since I was like 10.
That's 66% of this room. You know,
I look to Lancelot. You been throwing fire at your hands, boy?
they don't get a vote.
What? Why not?
They're animals, Silas.
And I kind of look at him like,
I'm surprised that we're giving Silas a vote, to be honest with you.
"Whoa, hey,
Yeah.
Well,
what
now-
are you still doing here?"
Hey, whoa,
Just
it's
No,
a
what are
joke.
you? No, what are you still doing here anyway? I turned to Xeno. I thought you were supposed to
I-
tell him that you were supposed
I
to
got you
take a
free
hike.
food. All right.
I thought you were supposed to tell him to leave. We didn't want him here anymore.
Well,
We're on this mission solo.
I mean, it
Campatico.
just, you know...
Solo,
Listen,
duo.
Ismark came in the room and it got really heavy really quickly and just didn't get brought up. It's just a night. He's just staying the night.
All right,
And
just the night.
Maybe
then.
another night after that.
What?
Huh?
What'd you say?
I didn't... Sorry, I was talking to ourselves.
Gotcha.
Anywho, the good
Right,
news
well, is there-
if
oh.
we help this Ismark, then you might be able to walk around this town freely, you know?
That is good news.
So, we'll see what
Sweet.
happens.
So come morning, you and I go talk to Ismark. Suit of armor here is gonna go on his own way. Sounds like a plan.
Oh,
Is
but,
there a chair in the room?
you know, I did tell Ismark that there was 3 of us, so it would be a little odd if we only showed up with 2. So he'll at least have to stick around for that bit. And then after that, we'll tell him to get lost, and I'll give a wink
Yeah.
to Killian.
And then I'll just be on my
Fine.
way. I'll
Mhm.
walk straight. I'm just headed straight to Strahd anyway.
Good.
So
You
You know,
really should
All right,
not.
Just-
then.
I'm gonna kind of solo him. I think it should be fine.
All right. I think we've had enough chit chat for the night. Is there a chair in the room?
Yeah, there is.
Okay. I'm gonna place it in a corner that is facing the door, like where the door opens. The corner like that would see like exactly who's there if the door opened. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm gonna place the chair in the corner there. And I'm going to take the one bullet out of my lever action and the other one out of my left revolver, and I'm going to put them all into my right revolver because I've only got 4 bullets. And I'm going to sit in the chair. And I'm just going to have my gun in my hand, rested in one, and I'm going to, in my left hand, I'm going to be playing with a little silver coin.
Yeah. Do the rest of you do anything?
Is there just one bed in this room?
No, it would be a group room, so there's probably about 4 beds.
Okay. I will just take my turtle shell and set it onto one of the beds. Maybe grab one of the pillows and throw it down and stuff it down in the shell.
Yeah.
Well, is there anything you need, Killian, before I hit the hay?
No, I think I'm good.
Okay.
Thanks for asking, though.
Well, good night. See you in the morning.
Yeah, very excited.
Yep. Don't go wandering off and try to fight Strahd alone. Okay, good night.
And as you all fall asleep to the sound of raindrops and thunder in the distance, waiting for the morning to come with your meeting with Ismark, that's where we're going to end our session.
Don't do it to us. No. So
All
Good.
right.
Real good.
So good.
I need more.
I know, me too. Let's do it again.
Well, Yeah, let's just right now. Let's just keep going.
Yeah, let's just do it again. We can play all night. It's only midnight.
Yeah.
Ugh.
All right. Thanks everyone for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Hit that bell icon so you know when we release our latest videos. You can follow us at our tags below. And check us out on Patreon if you like what you see and want to support us in doing it. And we will catch you next time. And as always, we love you.
Bye bye.
Good night.
So
we love
long,
you.
friends.